Good morning. I'm in Boise, Idaho today, and I just thought I'd take a little tourist trip around. I haven't really spent any time here before, and I just have a quick layover. So we're just walking around, checking out Boise. Just want to let you know that we just went to District Coffee. I don't know why I'm saying we, it's just me and you guys. So got my coffee. We're going to just go down here to 9th Street where our van driver told us last night there's a nice river walk. And it's supposed to be about 100 degrees today. So I'm all about walking under some shady trees next to the water. That sounds like a great idea. But I'm just gonna turn this camera around and show you where we are and let you see it for yourself. So not a lot to see right here on this block, but looks like maybe a Capitol building over there. And there's some cute little places. So I'll show you more in a minute. All right. Okay, well already it looks like I found some cute little things. There's a nice little cider company, maybe a children's boutique, possibly a bookstore, some restaurants. So it's just like a charming little town. It's not that little, I guess, but. And then we've got a brewery over there. So pretty cute so far. All right, let's keep going. So I thought this would be a nice spot for a little moment. I'm sitting on this cute little rock bench right across from the water. Turn that around and show you. Can't see the water from here, but the trees are lovely. It's in the shade. There's people going by on bikes, on what are those things people used to use? Inline skates, rollerblades. Yeah. But anyway, I ended up coming down 8th, and then that connected to the 9th Street pathway, which I am on now. So we'll just keep going back up the way we came, but on 9th instead of 8th, and I'll stick to the path this time, and hopefully we don't get too lost. But I do like getting lost a little bit and finding things I didn't know about and wouldn't have found otherwise. So, you know, one of my favorite books when I was a kid was Little Bunny Follows His Nose. And sometimes I feel like a little bunny and I just follow my nose. So let's see where we find ourselves today. That was a stinky tunnel. I think there might have been some homeless people hanging out in there because it smelled real bad. I'm probably not supposed to say that. Sorry if I offended anyone. Oh, gotta throw this coffee away. Done with that. That was a hot lid. It's pretty busy down here for a weekday. I don't have a watch on. I think it's about lunchtime. So, also Boise is in the, what is it, mountain time zone, I think? All I know is they're ahead of my time zone, which is Pacific. So it's an hour later here than it is for me at home. But I think it's lunchtime here. So maybe people are just out having walks on their lunch breaks, which is lovely. That's what I like to do. But my lunch breaks are on a plane. So I don't do that very often. Also, we don't really get lunch breaks. Have you ever gone to the back of a plane and there's a or the front, and there's a flight attendant sitting, shoving salad into her mouth as fast as she can? That's usually the best time to ask her for a Coke or a double vodka soda. They love that. We get no breaks. We don't get designated meal breaks, at least at my company, because we don't do flights that are long enough to justify it. We do flights that are 5-6 hours, sometimes longer. And a lot of our flights are only 2 hours, but we might do several in a day. In fact, yesterday we flew 3 legs. So we had to be at the airport at 1:30 p.m. for our report time. First flight took off at 2:30. Our last flight of the day landed at 9:45 p.m. Boise time. It was just one flight after another. They were short, but it was boarding, hurry up and do your service, land, get everybody off, board them up again, quickly do your service, get everybody off. 3 times we did that without any breaks. There was no time to heat up food. You have to be really strategic about it. So when people are deplaning, or when you first get on the plane, you can throw some food in the oven or whatever you got to do. But then trying to find time to eat it, it's tricky. So yeah, it's not the best time to come ask people for stuff. But I get it. You paid for your ticket. We're your servers. We're there to keep you safe. We're there to take care of you. You can ask for stuff. But if there's more than one flight attendant sitting there and one of them isn't shoveling food into her face, my preference would be that you would ask her or him instead of the one who is literally trying to eat within a 5-minute span. So just a courtesy that we would appreciate. Also, I thought I'd mention this. Had a guy on my flight last night, probably mid-20s, nice looking kid. As I'm coming by his row, I had to stop to help the row behind him. Oh look, sorry, I'm gonna take a detour moment again. Little deers. I know, deer is plural for deer, not deers. I know, but it seems cuter to say deers. I'm behind this guy. My cart is parked right next to his row. He's on the aisle. And I see him sort of casing my cart. Like he's thinking about taking something, but he's not sure and he just keeps checking it out. And so I'm watching him. And I mean, the audacity, I'm right behind him. For him to not even be able to tell where I'm looking, all of a sudden, he reaches down and grabs a mini little buffalo trace, reaches through his armrest so that's not as obvious, and whips it over to his right side, tucks it in next to his thigh. Of course I saw it. So I called him out. I said, dude, that's stealing, you need to give it back.
Because I was gonna ask
for it. I said, no, you weren't. Because you would have. You were not gonna ask for it. So just wanted to say, if you want to drink and you don't have any money or you don't want to pay for it, maybe you don't get an alcoholic drink for free. But if you're nice and you're bantering with us and just being cool, there's a good chance you might get one for free just because we like you. That's just a much better approach. It might not work. Not all flight attendants are going to go for that, but it's worth a try. Use your charm, not your sticky fingers. It really pissed me off. Even if it had been just a Coke, it was just that he was like going into my cart and taking shit without asking. Sorry, stuff. No, I said shit. It's okay. It's not really that bad of a word. A little story about how to handle that better, I guess. And I'm also out here walking with all these other people who can hear me talking to myself. And I don't like that. That always feels awkward and strange. But I guess I have to get over it because if I'm gonna make videos on my layovers, I'm gonna be around people and I just can't care. Even though I hate seeing people take selfies and do stuff like this as well. But here I am doing it. So moving out of that comfort zone. Oh look, life jacket loaner station. Kids don't float. That's funny. They do if you teach them how. Just gotta flip on your back. Oh, there's a cute puppy. Look at the puppy. So cute. All right, well, now I'm back on like a main pathway in town. I have no idea what road I'm on. Like crossroads, I don't know. I might be wandering way far down, and it is getting hot. It's nice and shady here though, so that helps on this river walk. This is beautiful. I love this. Go Boise. Let's see where we are. You are here. I don't know where here is. So 16th and there's 6th. So I came down here somewhere. I think I'm gonna hang the next right and go up that way. And now I'm gonna need to sit and figure out where to get food, or I might need to Uber to Whole Foods. I know there's one that's like a mile from our hotel, so it's like a 25-minute walk, and that's all well and good. I definitely don't mind doing that. In fact, I'd love to do that, but not when it's 100 degrees. And then I have to go back and get into my uniform. Sweaty. I don't know what it is, but I love other people's dogs So much more than my own. I have 2 dogs. My dogs are buttheads. One of them's okay. She's sweet, but she's too smart for her own good. And so she's a butthead. And the other one is just an absolute neurotic mess that drives me freaking crazy all the time. She has to be medicated. She's awful when other people come over. She's just a pain in the butt. So I love other people's dogs a lot more than my own. And that's sad, but it's true. Found the post office. Oh, I'm on 13th. Okay. So that means I got to go back to the right. Huh. That was a nice little loop. I'm in the sun again, though. Like direct hot sun. Thanks for coming on this walk with me. It does feel weird. Like this streaming consciousness, just talking to you. Maybe I'll get used to it. Maybe you don't like it. I don't know. You don't have to watch it, I guess. I wish I had something more interesting to talk about. You should give me a topic. Here's one. Cats or dogs? That's a hot topic, I know. It's not a straightforward answer for me. A lot of people are like, cats, period. I don't usually like those people. A lot of people, a lot more people are dogs all the way. And I usually love those people and their dogs. But gosh, I have a cat right now that is the best. He is my favorite pet. We also have 2 rabbits, a duck, 11 chickens, 2 other cats that I don't care for. You know about the dogs. All right, I'm gonna cut it here and see where I'm going next so I can get some food. Okay, I found a place called Fork. It's a vegan, gluten-free place. So I'm looking for quinoa. I think that's probably a good chance I'd find it. If not, they might know where I can. I'm on a 5-day cortisol reset that started yesterday. And I'll tell you what, packing food for a 3-day trip to do a new whole meal plan that I've never done before is very challenging. Worth the effort, but I didn't have enough time to prepare. So I got all of yesterday's food packed and I stayed to the meal plan for the whole day. Mostly, I was supposed to do broccoli. I did asparagus because I couldn't find broccoli at the airport. But now, my food for today, I really don't have much of it at all, if any. I'm supposed to have 3 eggs and 2 slices of bacon this morning. Well, not this morning. It's also intermittent fasting for part of the program, so I'm not opening my feeding window until 1 o'clock. So I've got a little bit of time left. And I have bacon. I brought bacon. I have a couple hard-boiled eggs, but I don't have 3. Could probably find another egg. I don't know. The point is, it's kind of hard to find these things because they're healthy, they're dairy-free, they're gluten-free. I don't have to be vegan. There's lots of meat on the menu. I have lots of chicken breasts and I have turkey. I have some of that stuff with me, but it's just finding like quinoa and not raw quinoa because I don't have any way to cook it. And then like the vegetables that I need. You would think it wouldn't be so hard to find like some steamed broccoli when there's an excess of restaurants, probably upwards of 50 restaurants in the SeaTac airport. But I also didn't have a ton of time to run around looking. And how much ground do you want to cover in an airport, pulling your bags around to find broccoli? So I was perfectly happy to just get some asparagus, and it was good. Had a lot of oil on it, but you do what you can do. We're almost up to Front Street here. We're going to be taking a right and heading towards Fork. Hopefully that works out and we get what we need. You know, during COVID, we would sit on our front porch around 4 o'clock. We'd have a little happy hour, cocktail hour, and we'd watch the people driving by. There was a stop sign in front of our house, the 3-way intersection, and we'd watch the people driving by. A lot of them were by themselves and had masks on. Maybe you're one of those people. You do you, but I think it's weird and also not very smart and not very logical. You're alone in your car. One person said, well, it's because I don't want to touch my mask to take it on and off because then I could be getting those germs. That's fair. If you're, I'm sorry. I have a hard time with the PC sometimes. It is not that hard to take a mask off and put one on. Because guess what? Every time you put a mask on, you're exposing yourself to those same germs on your hands as you would be if you took it off and put it back on or put on another one. It's just so I tell you all of this because it reminds me that that's what people are probably thinking about me as I'm walking through the city with this camera talking to myself. I'm like the people with the mask in the car by themselves. Feel free to point and laugh and make fun and talk shit in your car about me. That's fine. Doesn't hurt my feelings at all. I'm good. Cool. I almost got hit by a car right there. She looks like she has money too. Got it on camera. That would have been good. Except for the getting hurt part. I found more shade. Makes me happy. I live in the Pacific Northwest for a reason. It doesn't get that hot, and if it does, it doesn't stick around that long. I live not in Portland. I live east of Portland, where it's much sunnier and a lot less rainfall. We get a lot of rainbows. We do get a lot of snow, however. It's my jam. I love that climate. I know it's not for everyone, and that's why there are so many places to live that are all different. But I'm not a big fan of this hot weather. Boise has a lot of nice green spaces and water features. Let's go check this out. I'll take a little detour again because that's what we're doing today. We're playing tourists. Also, people don't know. I could just be talking to somebody on my phone right now on a video call. People do that all the time, right? Okay, so there's this cool whirligig. Can you see that? Yeah, nice. That's fun. I don't know if these are supposed to be blasting out onto the concrete. They don't really look like intentional sprinklers. I think they're accidental sprinklers. But if you wanted to get a little cooled off, there you go. More train stuff. Or tractors. I don't even know. They don't look like trains. They kind of look like trains. And then they look like tractors. There's another one. The Minneapolis. Let's see what that's about. Oh, you know what? I know where I am. My friend Ben lives and works here. And I just saw a guy go by that could have been him. And I thought, how crazy would that be to just bump into him randomly on the street? But it wasn't him. Oh, I just found a food hall, warehouse food hall. Sounds cool. I'm having a great day today. I woke up about an hour before my alarm was set, which doesn't happen very often. And I was just like rested and done. And it was nice because I wanted to be able to wake up earlier, but I didn't want to be tired. So I said, okay, I'm going to get up. And so the first thing I did was I hopped out of bed and I did my workout, which today was an active recovery workout day. It was Pilates. Not easy, but a lower impact. You're buying some cool stuff when it's only pedestrian. Almost. Oh, I see it. We're almost there. Okay, I'm going to see if they have quinoa and what else I might need. Maybe broccoli. Oh, what a beautiful spot. Okay, I struck out at Fork. It's totally fine. I found a Trader Joe's close by. Shoot, I gotta get across the street again super fast. I keep coming up on these crosswalks with no time to get across, but I'm going for it. Okay. Oh, I need cauliflower and broccoli. Probably won't be cooked, but I guess I can eat it raw. It's fine. It's all gonna work out. And then I get home tomorrow afternoon. So that'll make things easier for the next couple of days at least. And then I'll be done with this 5-day thing. Oh, there's a lot of good smells around me right now. A lot of yummy food smells. Get those salivary juices going. Sounds gross. Salivary juices. Ew. Juices in general kind of sounds gross. Unless you're talking about like pineapple juice or something yummy like that. Ooh, I found Trader Joe's.
Turn left.
Yay, I found it. Oh, I got a crosswalk that says I can go. Again, I have 8 seconds. Timing this perfectly today. At least I don't have to wait. But I could get hit. But these people in Boise seem nice. I don't think they're going to run over me. There's that food hall again. I'm just walking in circles, basically. I'm going to hang up for Trader Joe's. I don't think they want me to be recording in there. So, see you in a bit. Well, I had some success at Trader Joe's. It's going to be a little bit trickier than I thought. I did find some hard-boiled eggs, so I've got those. So now I'll have 3 hard-boiled eggs, which is like my favorite way to eat eggs, but it's fine. I get to have bacon, so that's good. And then I found I'm supposed to have a half an avocado, which is not my favorite thing to eat by itself, but I found some like avocado mash. I'm going to mix that in with the eggs and some seasoning and maybe the bacon together. I don't know. I'm going to try to make it yummy. Maybe I'll make like an egg salad kind of thing with that. We'll try. I don't know. I'll figure it out. And then quinoa. I could not find cooked. I could only find, I mean, they have every kind of salad in there, but not quinoa. So that's kind of crazy. So I had to find a packaged quinoa that I have to cook in a microwave at the hotel. So I have these silicone pouches called stashers, I think is what they're called. They're brilliant. You can microwave them. You can put them in an oven. You can dishwasher them, whatever. So they're great for food storage and they're BPA free. So I'm going to put my quinoa in there with some liquid and microwave it. And then I found a refrigerated like green vegetable blend that has edamame and Brussels sprouts and broccoli with garlic. So that will suffice and should be easier to heat up. And then I found some frozen cauliflower rice. So I pretty much got everything on my list to make it through the day. It's just not going to be the easiest, but that's okay. So we're going to roll with it and we're going to make do and it's going to be fine. It's just one day. It's fuel. It's also going to be tastier than I'm making it sound. It is. I'm going to be happy about it. I'm going to be happy because I'm hungry. So I'm going to be happy to eat. So I'm on my way back to the hotel now. Look at that. Once again, I'm at the crosswalk with 13 seconds to get across 4 lanes, but we can do this. And we're heading back to 9th or 10th. Bannock, I think, is the area we're going to. We'll take a different route than it says because I just want to see more stuff. So here we go again. Looking crazy, talking to ourselves. Holding up a big selfie pole. I just can't care, right? I just have to not care. I'm 50 now. So, I don't know if you've heard, but 50, my mom won't like this. They don't, my dad, but it's days. That is what we call it because you just don't have any to give anymore. You've given them all away over the years for your kids and your husband and your work and everybody else and all the people you're comparing yourself to and all the Facebook and Instagram and all of that. I don't know anymore. Just gonna do me, do my thing. And people don't have to like it. Did you know that? People don't have to like you. That's pretty liberating. That means you don't have to watch this if you don't like it. I hope you do. I hope you like it. I hope you enjoy spending time with me. By the way, if you do, please subscribe. And if you don't like watching the videos, but you just want to support me because you like me anyway, or you know me, also subscribe. It helps so much. We're really trying to build our subscribership so we can start doing some more impactful things that can help others. It's hard to do when nobody wants to sponsor you or give you opportunities because you don't have enough followers or subscribers. So please, please, please click subscribe on the YouTube channel for Capture and Carry On. We do appreciate it so much. You don't even ever have to get back on the page ever again. You just push the button. You're done. That's it. Thanks for that. But yeah, if you're one of those people that likes to comment nasty things, I'm sure we're going to see that. I haven't encountered that yet. Why? What's the point? Just don't watch it. Find somebody else. We are walking towards the Capitol building at this point. You don't really know where I am. I am on Capitol, which makes sense that we're going towards the Capitol building. It's not a confusing town to get around. I'm just not really paying attention. I love Capitol buildings. They're really pretty. I think they all have that dome thing. I've never seen one that doesn't. I like it. It's very Capitol looking. It's grand. That may be the first crosswalk I actually had to stop and wait at. Maybe a second. You can tell me because you've been watching, but maybe next time I'm here, I won't be on a restricted plan and I can just sample some of these. Ooh, there's a West Elm. I might have to go in. And I have a gift card or something. Oh, what a cutie. Look at this baby. Oh, hi, sweet baby. Yeah, we gotta pop into West Elm for sure.
Yeah, we'll be in touch.
Can't help it. Can't resist. It's on my way. Okay, I just waited at a crosswalk again. So my timing is back to normal, I guess. A lot of this conversation that we're having, this one-way conversation that I'm having with you, is probably going to get edited out anyway. I can say whatever I want because my husband, Eric, is going to edit out all the crap I say that I shouldn't say on camera, or that's just boring and like watching paint dry. So he'll spare you guys all that. Okay, we're here at West Elm. So just say, here we are, West Elm. All right, I'm going in. Okay, nothing I had to have, couldn't live without. I mean, lots of things I'd love to have, but my cold, frozen cauliflower rice is freezing my bum because it's in my little bag here on my hip. Oh, I have a nice stain right here. That's cute. No one told me. Why didn't you tell me? You know, that's what friends do. Do I have anything on my teeth? No, because I haven't eaten. Yeah, that's chilly on the bum. Yeah, we're just passing the district coffee that we went by earlier. It's nice that they have a little walk-up window. That's cute. There's the hotel. So I do want to go check out this little park across the street from the hotel. I saw it last night. It's adorable. It was all lit up. If I'd had more energy last night, it was almost midnight, I would have come over and done some exploring, but I was tired and it was late and I was alone, so probably not the best idea to do that late at night. Yeah, we gotta go check it out now. It's super cute. This area reminds me of the Pearl District in Portland, actually. Very upscale. Okay, so this is what drew me in, was this cute, super cute tree. Look at these swings. So yes. My legs are super. Oh, that's cute. Oh, that's cute. Oh, that's nice. I like it. It's so peaceful. I need more time. Ooh, look at this guy. Washing some windows. I think that job would be so fun. So here's the rest of the park. There's some giant like community tables there. Smaller ones as well, if you're not into that sort of thing. But you know, if you've never tried a community table situation, you should definitely branch out and do that. Meet some cool people. Let's look up at this tree from the side. Oh, that's cool. Well, I think you've had enough musings from me today. And I'm gonna go eat now. So I'll see you later. I hope you liked Boise.